So the PM has finally sacked Nadeem Zahawi from his cabinet due to his interesting tax arrangements, and the word interesting is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Why he wasn't sacked as soon as this came up is scandalous, although maybe Rishi Sunak had to wait for his testicles to be shipped back from his offshore bollock bank on the Cayman Islands before he could make a decision. Sunak said that because Zahawi had breached the ministerial code, he couldn't remain in post. The ministerial code? Ha! The same code that Braverman, Johnson and a bunch of others break more regularly than a decrepit old dog breaks wind? Do me a favour. It transpired that Zahawi had been the subject of numerous investigations by HMRC. He'd made several financial settlements with the taxman, all very irregular. But despite this, the last 3 prime ministers have all been keen to appoint him to senior roles. This whole story stinks like a lunchbox you forgot to take out the kid's bag before half term. Oh my god. And now it's a week later and you're like, oh Jesus, I think it's alive! But one of the worst details of this story is that when it broke, Zahawi threatened to sue the journalist who reported it for libel, with the most seriously heavyweight lawyers that his tax-free money could buy. Libel. For stuff that we now know to be true. And even as he leaves in disgrace, in his farewell letter, there's no apology, there's no contriteness, there's just more blathering and bullshit about the press sticking their nose into his financial affairs. Well, guess what, fuckface? They stuck their nose into your affairs and found out that you stink. You stink, man. You reek of dirty money that should be paying for things like schools and hospitals and nurses and teachers and all the other things that you and your cronies are dismantling like a pack of vultures attacking a wet sandwich. This is precisely what the press should be doing, and I applaud the journalist in question, because at a time when the public are starting to lose faith in the media's ability to hold the powerful to account, that's exactly what they did. In the face of extreme legal threats from Zahawi, they stood their ground. They looked him in the eye and they did not blink. Bravo. Now, go and get the others.